Hello everybody, HorsecrazyMC here, and I'm going to show you guys, this is the first video of my Creatures series. This is such a large mod, so it's going to take quite a few videos to be able to explore all the possible things you can do with it. So first I'm going to show you guys how to tweak the settings. So once you have your mod installed, I will do a video on that later, you click on Options. And within all your other options, there's a new thing here called Global Mod Settings. You click on that, and it'll give you all the mods that have different settings. So right now, the only one I have installed is Mill Creatures. So you click on that, and it gives you a whole list of other stuff. So the spawn limit's just how many of each set of mobs can spawn. So the animals, right now, these are the defaults, I haven't changed these ones. So it allows 30 water mobs at one time, 60 hostile mobs, or the aggressive ones that'll attack, and 50 animals. And you just up or down. And then there's all these, and then restore to default obviously puts it back. So hunter creatures, you can have the option of whether these animals that hunt other mobs should be allowed to target horses. So right now I have that set on no, same with dogs. And destroy drops, that is if you want them to drop the specialized items, which the big cats and the crocodiles, especially out of these ones, will drop a specialized item. So obviously you would want that on yes. So big cats, that consists of leopards, or maybe they're cheetahs, tigers, lions, panthers, and there are also snow leopards. And there's a polar bear. It normally is supposed to spawn only in snow biomes, obviously, same with the snow tiger. And I don't normally change much of these. The fox, you can change the frequency, how many appear. Crocodile, boar, and bear. So you can change them up or down if you want more bears in a certain area or more crocodiles. Water mobs consist of sharks, dolphins, fish, manta rays are new, jellyfish are new, and aggressive dolphins. So piranhas, I've only found them in swamp biomes, so I normally have that on yes. I tend to like the jellyfish, so I put that on a fairly high frequency. Manta rays are pretty cool, but they only spawned in pretty deep water. The fish frequency I have fairly high, because you can get raw fish from them, so that's why that's higher. Dolphins, sharks, and then you can pick on what level you want the sharks to spawn, because sharks will attack you, so you can choose if you want them to spawn on easy, which I like seeing the sharks, so I put that there. And then there are aggressive dolphins, so you can decide whether or not to have that turned on. And the vanilla mobs are obviously the mobs that were originally there, so the pigs, the chickens, the squids. I haven't changed this. But one thing that you should know if you're going to install this mod, change vanilla spawns, that is a default on no. Despawn vanilla mobs is actually defaulted to yes. I had a heck of a time with this when I first installed this mod quite a while ago, and that was set to yes and I didn't know. I put a bunch of animals in a pen and walked away, went back a few minutes later to put another animal in there, and they were gone. So be sure to click that to no if you want your cows and pigs to stay in their farm. The animals consist of birds, ducks, deer, mice, goats, turtles, cats, horses, and rabbits. So I like the birds, so I'll just change that a little bit higher. Most animals can only go up to 10. Ducks. Easy horse breeding, I will explain in the horse breeding video, and I always have that set on no. Deer, mice, turtles, cats. The chance of a Pegasus spawning is only, the highest you can put it at is 3%. I normally keep it on 1. And you can change how many horses will spawn. And rabbits. Rabbits are pretty cute. And I'm going to put the goat higher too, because We all like goats. Hostile mobs is the video I will be putting up. So you can see all these, a lot of them are at 0. That's because I was having trouble finding the cave ogre. So I put that right at 10 and changed all the other ones. So just as an example, I'm going to put this all back to what it was before. The cave ogre on default is the strongest ogre, and normally it's defaulted to spawn the cave ogre only on hard. The ogre range is defaulted on 12, so I'm going to leave that there. Oh, oops, that's supposed to stay on hard. I want that on normal. Hell rats only spawn in the nether. The wild wolf are pretty cool, and I like them, so I'll put that a little higher. Just put that at 5. Spawn ogres in easy, or normal. Fire ogre frequency. Then we want fire ogre in hard. And then most of these are all defaulted on 5. Oops. And there are also scorpions. There's a few different varieties of them. So other settings, this goes for the tamed pets. If you want them to show the name, it's a little icon above the animal. I normally have that on yes. Their health bar, yes or no. And these last 3 are only for cats, the kitties. To show the emotion cons, so you know how they're feeling. I normally just have that on yes. Static kitty bed and static litter, that is so you can't push them around, or the cats can't move them on their own, so I normally have that set to yes, because it's a pain in the butt when the cat pushes their litter box off a cliff. I've had that happen. And then restore to default. So you can tweak these all you want, or you can just leave them on default if that's how you prefer playing it. And then you just go back and done, and back to game, and away you go. And then you just play Minecraft. What's your new Mo Creatures mod? So, my first video for this series, I'm gonna document the hostile mobs because they are normally the hardest to locate, in my experiences anyway. Now, of course, you could tweak the settings, but I don't like doing that because then I forget that I changed them, and all chaos breaks loose on whatever you have built because of the ogres. They tend to be pretty nasty. So, Horsecrazy signing off, and I'll see you guys next time.